What's up, guys? So, just a quick check-in with Pokemon Go. I know I said I wasn't going to do too many episodes on this, so I wasn't going to do a whole lot, but I haven't seen anybody have this guy yet. I'm sure other people do have him, but I got him, and that's all that matters. And you're probably going to see him as soon as he comes up here. It is, yes, I have Zippo, the final form. I have caught this guy. I did not evolve him. He randomly generated as soon as I logged into the game yesterday when I got off of work. And I just opened my phone. A couple other, I think like a Pidgey, a Sparrow, and a Rattata spawned next to me. And then after a few seconds, he just popped up right next to me. Like, if that is not a sign. And it was a long, glorious battle. And it's not showing the map where I caught him. But I caught him at work. Yeah, I have a Charizard. You cannot beat that. I'd also figure I'd just kind of go over what I do have right now. I started with a Charmander, and I think the one that I started off with, I've already traded, and I caught this other guy here. Those are the only two Charmanders I've been able to catch. Bulbasaur's galore, enough to get an Ivysaur, and a few candies, so I'm starting to work my way to get to Venusaur, but that's going to take a while because Bulbasaur is somewhat rare in my area. I haven't been able to find a whole, I don't want to say rare, but uncommon. If we were going to go by the trading card game, I guess, specifications of common, uncommon, rare, I'd say Bulbasaur would be uncommon, definitely. Ivysaur is catchable around here. In fact, my daughter caught one, and the CP was relatively low, but yeah, she caught one, so I know it's not impossible to get Ivysaur, or probably Venusaur. Oh, those are my eggs. Sorry, I meant to swipe up, not over. Why is it not going up? Squirtle, I caught a couple of those. The extra one I had already transferred to get the candy, just so make sure I have enough space in my inventory. Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree. I haven't gotten too many of those in my area, but yeah, enough to get Butterfree. Weedle, Kakuna, and Beedrill, I can't find any that are high enough level towards where I evolve them. They're a decent level, so, but it is what it is. Who doesn't have Rattata and Raticate? And I've caught Spearows enough to evolve Fearow. I just got Arbok. I'm working on Nidoqueen, which I think is going to be Beast. And still a ways off, but I think in a couple days I should be able to have her in Nidoking. Which, again, little ways away off, but we'll eventually have him. Clefairy and Jigglypuff, those are the only two. I've only seen one Jigglypuff, one Clefairy, was able to catch them, so they're not anywhere near being evolved. They're just there to take up space, I guess. Zubat, Golbat, who hasn't seen those? Working towards Vileplume and very close. There's a lot of Odysseus around, and I should be able to get Vileplume soon. I caught a Parasect, but I evolved this one because he was stronger. The Parasect that I caught was only like CP level 57. What else do I have here? Venomoth I evolved, got him. I'm about ready to get another one. Meowth is somewhat rare around here. I just have the one. Psyduck is pretty common, but I personally haven't seen very many of him, so I've only got a few of those. Growlithe I hatched out of an egg, and I haven't seen him anywhere in my area. So I'm thinking he's pretty uncommon to possibly even pretty rare. I don't know, maybe just in my area. I've gotten several Poliwags, enough to get Poliwhirl, and hopefully soon Poliwrath would be nice, because I don't, as you can see, the water types that I do have aren't very strong, so that's probably the most common water type that we have around here. Working towards Victory Bell. Abra, I've caught a couple of him, just two. Slowpoke, again, pretty common, but I personally haven't seen very many of them. Doduo, pretty common, but haven't gotten enough to get a Dodrio. Ghastly, very common at night, as you would suspect, but again, I personally haven't seen enough to make a Haunter Gengar. But I've seen people in gyms that have them in my area. Drowsy's rather uncommon, possibly even pretty rare in my area. This is the only one I've been able to find, and I've been out a lot. I've been out a lot playing this game. So we have Drowsy, Krabby, who, enough towards where I should evolve him pretty soon. I just got this Executor, defeated a gym, put him in it. He's one of my stronger ones, and I'll reorganize these to show you my strongest ones just real quick, because I know this is taking up a lot of time going through what I have and how close I am to evolving them. Coughing, I've only seen like maybe 1 or 2. I let my daughter catch the other one, but I've seen people in my area with wheezing, but those are the only 2 I've ever seen. Tangela, uncommon, but again, I have them. Just not enough to evolve them. Horsey, I'm pretty close to water, so I imagine if I got closer to water, he probably would have been, oh god, what's his name? Seadrill by now. Same thing with Goldeen. If I actually went to a lake or to the beach, I would probably have a Seaking by now. Same with Staryu and actually evolving him into Starmie instead of just catching Starmie. Magikarp, I'm working on it. I will get that Gyarados. My daughter also has a bunch of other Magikarp that she doesn't realize it yet, but I'm going to have to borrow those from her. I'm a lot closer to Gyarados than she is, so I'm going to need her Magikarp. Eevee, I got 2 of the Eevee Evolutions. Sparky, I named my electric. Flareon, I got to name her. And I'm sure you've seen these 3 at the bottom here. Kabuto, I got out of an egg. Dratini and Dragonair, I found right next to each other with no one in sight. I was just driving in the backwoods on my way home, and I found Dratini right next to a church, said, okay, sure, get you. Dragonair was about maybe a mile down the road, and said, alright, I'll get you too. And I kind of circle around a neighborhood close by. It was the only way I could turn off that road, and I figured, let me just see if Dragonite's around, let me just thoroughly scour the area, and he wasn't. Disappointing, but unless someone caught him already, I don't know. I haven't seen anybody with Dragonite at all, but the fact that I ran into Dratini amused my heart. As you can see, ran into 2 with the candy that I have. I ran into another one later on. So I don't know if he's like super rare and I just got really lucky, or if he's a little more common than I think. I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, I have a mother effing Charizard, okay? And that just, he is, even though he's not the strongest one I have, he's near and dear to my heart. That is one of the ones I absolutely positively had to have. And I'm only I just got level 17. And as you can see, I've been splitting up the CP level among a couple of them, because I don't want just one really strong Pokemon to fight gyms, and then when I take the gym over, leave a weak Pokemon for it to easily get taken over. I spread the CP out a little bit, just so I have an equilibrium. Executor, I didn't put any CP into him. He evolved that way, and I was like, nice, cool, I'll put you in a gym. Sparky, he started off at level 600, and I got him that far. And I dropped him off at a gym. Flareon, Zippo, obviously, they evolved that way. Pinsir, Pidgeot, Golbat, Parasect. I think I put a little bit into Pinsir, but mostly it's been Sparky and Zippo that's eaten up majority of my Stardust. But yeah, just a quick look. None of the Pokemon spawn in this area at all, so you're not gonna see me catch anything here. And I gotta record at home on my charger. I see I got Half-Life on my phone here. But yeah, I got 64. There's one other guy that's been evading me that I really want, other than Kingler. I saw him try to catch him and he ran. But that guy, I want Snorlax. I have to have a Snorlax. If I have a Snorlax and a Charizard, I would be happy. Those are like two of my favorite Pokemon right there. I would like to have Haunter, but I'm probably not going to catch him very soon. But yeah, I've got a good amount. I mean, seen 66, caught 64. But yeah, let me know what you think. Give me some tips and tricks. I'll give you some tips and tricks if you need them. All I could say is hold on to your Stardust. And if you're going to use an egg, an Incent, or go to a Pokestop with a lure, do it all at the same time if you can. That's my trick. And evolve your Pokemon only when you have an egg. Or the lucky egg. That's pretty much been my tip that I can give you, my tricks that I've been using. What was I gonna say? Right now, as far as gyms go, I got 2. I've gotten up to 4, and then there's times where I don't have any at all. But I've held these down for I've held one of the gyms down for about 12 hours now, a little more 12 hours. The other I just defeated and took over, and luckily there were some other Team Valor members. Yes, I'm Team Valor, close by. So yeah, that's what I got. Showcase my badges. I don't know if anyone really keeps track of these things, but apparently I'm a punk girl. I don't understand why it's called punk girl, because I'm a guy in this, but whatever. But yeah, and a fairy tale girl. I got apparently I'm pretty close to getting that one. I need some more fairy types. But yeah, that's all I got right now. As you can see, coins not very healthy right now. I've only spent a limited amount of money on this game, and I have a Charizard. Take that, people who pour hundreds of dollars into this game and don't have one rare Pokemon to their name yet. I have a Charizard. I've spent maybe $5 on this game, and I have a Charizard. Take that. And I don't necessarily spend a whole lot. I spend maybe a day or two a week on this out of the week that this come out, dedicated to this game. The rest of it's just by pure luck, login, and there they are. Yeah, take that, you kids who spend your entire day playing this game. Alright? Us adults who grew up with this game, let us have the server, because we know what we're doing. Alright? And kids are just aimlessly going out there catching Rattata repeatedly. Come on, man. But alright guys, that's all I got for now. If I get anything else cool, if I make a lot more progress, maybe in about a week I'll give you another update or so. But this has been Maximus with Pokemon Go, and I'm out, guys. You guys have a good one.